Hi honeybees! Today I'm going to be doing a full review and a mini demo of the brand new Hourglass limited edition holiday palette. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 3. As you can see, it is in beautiful reflective rose gold packaging, the box itself, as well as the actual palette is a mirrored rose gold. So you are going to see fingerprints on it. It is going to get dirty, kind of have to wipe it off like their other mirrored packaging, but it is absolutely gorgeous for you. So if you've seen my channel or you've been watching me for a while, then you know I absolutely love Hourglass products. I love their powders especially. I use them on a daily basis. I'm not kidding. They're holy grail status for me, especially diffuse light, which is what I use to highlight my under eye. I set my under eye concealer with diffuse light every single day. Now sometimes I try out new products under my eyes, but really that's the one I go back to all the time. And guess what? Diffuse light is one of the shades that are in this year's holiday palette. So I was really excited about that because I know I will get a ton of use out of that. But there are also 5 other shades, 2 of which are brand new to Hourglass. So let me just open this up. You get a huge mirror, just like past years. So you are getting 2 finishing powders, a strobe powder, a bronzer, and 2 blushes in this one this year. And I am going to compare it to last year's for you. So if you really love their blushes, you're looking to try out some new shades from them, then this will probably appeal to you. So this is limited edition. It is a holiday palette, so usually the holiday items do sell out quickly. So that's why I'm trying to get this review up for you quickly. I know that it's September. No one's really thinking about holiday quite yet, but everything's going to start coming out and you're going to hear us talking about all the new stuff. So this is $80. Yes, that is quite pricey, but Hourglass in general is a very high-end luxury brand. And if you want to try out a bunch of their products, like their strobe light powders, their bronzers, their blushes, then this is a really nice way to try them out. And if you travel quite often, then this is really awesome because you have it all in one. So I am going to kind of compare it as well to last year's. If you remember, I did do a full review on last year's as well. This was volume 2. It had beautiful marble packaging, and it was a little bit different because you had a larger strobe powder here, and this is actually, a finishing powder in Surreal Light, and then there was 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a strobe powder in this one. So it is a little bit different for sure than this year's. And this had a little bit more of a peachy hue to it, like the blush shade there, and the bronzer was even a little warmer. So this year you have a little bit more variety in my opinion than last year's, but I've used this quite a bit and I love it. So before I go ahead and demo these products on my cheeks, I'm just going to go through each and every shade with you. So first we have Diffuse Light, which they do consider a finishing powder. Like I said, I use that under my eyes. You can see it does have a bit more of a yellow warmth to it, and how Hourglass describes it is a soft, warm, pale yellow powder that conceals redness and gives skin clarity. And in my opinion, it really does. It gives such a brightness and a glow to your skin without it being overwhelming. So there is Diffuse Light. So there are 3 new shades in this limited edition palette. You are getting 2 new blushes and a new strobing powder. The new strobing powder is absolutely stunning, and I'm really excited to try that out. It has like a pink and a more of a yellow creamy tone, like champagne tone to it. It's marbled. It's very pretty. So that one here is in the center, and that one is called Strobe Powder in Hypnotic Strobe Light, right there in the middle top. And Hourglass describes that as a champagne powder infused with multi-dimensional pearl for a sublime highlight. And that's the one I'm going to be testing on my cheeks today. The next one here is Dim Light. I believe I'm correct. Yes, and it's a finishing powder. That's been in their collection just as long as Diffuse Light, one of their first ever ambient powders. It's really pretty to kind of diffuse if you like overdid your blush or bronzer, kind of blends everything together. It's a beautiful finishing powder, and Hourglass describes it as a neutral peach beige powder that blurs imperfections and highlights the complexion. The next one on the bottom here is a bronzer. It does look a bit warm for me, but I am going to try it out today. And it's called the Luminous Bronze Light A medium tan shade fused with luminous light for a soft candlelit warmth. Hourglass bronzers are definitely more of that soft focus, really beautiful, glowy warmth to the skin. They're not something you want to contour with. They usually are just a little bit on the warmer side. I definitely don't suggest contouring with them, but they're very beautiful. So that is that. Then we have this really beautiful berry kind of toned blush, and that is called Surreal Halo. And they describe that as a deep berry blush fused with surreal light for a vibrant flush of color, and it is brand new. And the last one here is this gorgeous, I know I'm gonna love this blush. It's a very peachy pink, and it looks so glowy, even in the packaging. And that one is called Pure Effect. It's also brand new. A bright petal pink fused with glimmering rose for a youthful glow. So let's go ahead and try out some of these products. I'm not gonna try diffuse light. Like I said, I already have that under my eyes today. I am gonna show you how I use dim light. I'm going to apply this highlight, and I'm going to apply one of the blushes, which I'm partial to this one, so I am gonna go with that. So first I'm just gonna do the highlight, which is the new shade in Hypnotic Strobe Light. I'm actually going to use this. Oh, that is so pretty. Did you see that instant beautiful glow? So I'm not really partial to their strobe lights. I like their finishing powders, their blushes and bronzers, but oh my goodness, I think this is gonna be my new favorite from them. It's a really gorgeous glow. I hope that's coming off in camera, but it does not pick up on texture. It's not glittery. It does have a slight, kind of almost a little slight metallic sheen to it. Very slight though. It's really pretty, you guys. All right, so far so good. Let's go ahead and just use a little bit of the bronzer, even though I've used it before. I'm just gonna deepen up what I already have here. Yeah, you can tell it just gives you a little bit more warmth to your cheeks. It's nothing that's going to be something, like I said, I wouldn't contour with it, but that's exactly what I usually would expect from their bronzer, so definitely same quality. I'm gonna go ahead and use the dim light to clean up under my bronzer here. So I'm just taking a little bit of that, and this is how I would usually use it. Just kind of just softens all your lines and just makes your skin look so radiant and glowy. I really hope you guys can see the difference when I use that. It really is magical, their powders, because they give such a soft glow to your skin, but they don't look cakey or powdery. And I did pay for this with my own money. I am not getting paid to talk about this product whatsoever. I didn't mention that earlier, but just so you guys know, I just really love the product, and I wanted to try these out to make sure that they're the same quality as I know them to be. So we're gonna take some of the blush next, and I think that was probably a little too much. It's very pigmented. I might need to tap that off even more. All right, oh. I'm very softly applying this because it is very pigmented, but it's very pretty. It's like a flushed, I don't know, like a flushed, really beautiful pink. Do you see that? Pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some on the other side. What do you guys think? I think it's very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with dim light a little bit and soften this back up. These powders are gorgeous. If you are going to be getting married anytime soon, I definitely suggest using Hourglass products for your bridal shoots, or for your, if you have any photo shoots coming up. So there's a bunch of their products on my skin from this palette. I do, after trying these out, I do feel like they are very similar quality to their full-size products, which is good, because sometimes holiday palettes disappoint us and they end up not being the same quality. So thankfully, the powders are the same quality, I feel like, in this palette. Like I said, it is a little bit pricey, but if you want to try out the new shades, if you love Hourglass powders, if you know you'll use it, I think it's a beautiful gift to give someone that really wants to try out Hourglass, or a gift to yourself. And of course, the VIB sale's kind of coming up in the very near future. Hopefully this will be available at Sephora by then. Show you guys, here's the bronzer, the two blushes. the highlight and then the 2 finishing powders. When I swatched the highlight, there is like a slight shimmer, it looks like. When I applied it to my cheeks, it did not come off very strongly, however. I believe that there weren't any sparkle, but swatch, it does look like there is. Finishing powders do not have any sparkle in them, but they do give that gorgeous glow. And the blushes do not have any shimmer or the bronzer. So it's just gonna be that strobe powder that does have some glitters in it, it looks like. But here they are swatched. I'm not sure you'll be able to see the finishing powders as much. So currently this product is only available on Hourglass.com. That's where I purchased mine. However, it should be available on Sephora's website as well soon. And I'll make sure to link wherever I can find it down below for you guys. I really hope this was helpful in making your decision, especially since this is such a pricey product. I keep saying that, I know, but I know so many of you are going to be like, what? $80? But if you think about the amount of product that you're getting and all the variety you're getting, 2 blushes, a bronzer, 2 finishing powders, and a strobe powder. Also keep in mind that you know how these are marbled products, swirled 2 different products together. You are getting an equal amount of both. So in this one you have the luminous like ambient powder with a blush shade. So everyone's swirl pattern will be different, but essentially you are getting the same amount of product of each. So just be aware of that. I really love the swirl patterns that I got this time around, but they may be a little bit different for you when you purchase this. But yep, I can't wait to continue to use this. Again, I hope this review was at least a little bit helpful in making your decision if you need this product, or maybe you want to get it for a gift for somebody. And if you missed out on this one last year, maybe grab this ahead of time this time around, because they do sell out of them and they are limited edition and they mean it. They don't come back with it a couple months later, if you know what I mean. Okay guys, so I hope that you enjoyed the review. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new to my channel. I make videos at least 2 to 3 times a week, 2 beauty videos and a vlog every Sunday. I love you guys so much and I'll see you again soon. Bye.